Is this real? Did this really happen? This is really insane if so, because wow, I should have made this video before, but on September 29th of 2021, TMZ posted a very interesting article. I wanted to, run it by you guys to give my personal opinion on it, because it's titled Kenya Moore, Bravo's Ultimatum, Housewives or Dancing with the Stars. Here's what they wrote. Kenya Moore's decision to join Dancing with the Stars pissed off her bosses at the network where she got famous. Actually, that's a lie. Kenya Moore has been famous since the 90s or not the late 80s. She's always been famous. And she was like a beauty queen or something. So what do they mean that that's how she got famous? That doesn't even sound right. Anyways, pissed off her bosses at the network where she got famous. So much so, they tried to force her into a very tough decision. Sources connected to the Housewives production tell us when Dancing with the Stars approached Kenya months ago about being on its new show, she immediately ran it up the flagpole at True Entertainment, the production company behind Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there was no issue. However, the problem started when we broke the story. Kenya was officially signed on for the 30th season of Dancing with the Stars. We're told that's when Bravo came to Kenya and told her to choose one show or the other. What's bizarre about this is lots of other housewives have done Dancing with the Stars before without Bravo raising a stink. Erica Jane, Kim Zolciak Biermann, Nene Leakes, Lisa Vanderpump were all on the ABC show. And Lisa even filmed for Real Housewives of Beverly Hills during the dance competition. Ultimately, we're told Bravo blinked in the standoff with Kenya and relented. She could do both shows, but with one condition. There won't be any crossover, a la Vanderpump. Bravo won't feature Kenya's time in Los Angeles shooting for Dancing when the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta begins. Kenya's been killing it with her dance partner Brandon Armstrong. But once her ballroom time is up, our sources say she'll be back in Atlanta to shoot for the 14th season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Here's my thing. They think that allegedly, possibly, maybe. They think that bringing in new blood, light-skinned Keisha from the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Angela Simmons from Run's House is allegedly and she was also growing up hip hop New York, growing up hip hop Atlanta, whichever one she was on. They think that bringing in these young girls, these women that are like in their early 30s, late 20s, is going to allegedly, possibly, maybe save that show. The Real Housewives of Atlanta has ran its course. You might say, well, the show can pick back up. But listen, honestly, the Real Housewives has been replaced with the Real Housewives of Potomac. See, the difference between the Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Real Housewives of Potomac is that the Real Housewives of Potomac has a bunch of black women, mixed women, whatever, with non-black men. And that's the direction that these quote-unquote sisters are going, which is this whole swirling thing, because they think the grass is greener with a pinker wiener. So it's like, hey, if you really want to fix the show, you would have to bring some quote-unquote ghetto gaggers on the show. If you're not going to do that, then you might as well just go ahead and get rid of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because that's what the so-called sisters want to see. They really think that Brad is so much better. So go ahead and show them that he's not. And they tried to do that whole playing around with the whole minority women dealing with non-black men, white men specifically thing. They did it. I'm talking about Love and Hip Hop. K. Michelle was talking about she wants a Caucasian gentleman with a big you-know-what. Remember when she said that? I think she was talking to Carly Red at some store. And then there was Hennessy Carolina when she did a scene with Cardi B, her sister. She was like, yeah, I like white boys, blah, blah, blah. And it just seemed so out of place. It was like, why are they mentioning this? And there was at least one other scene where they did this again, where they mentioned these women showing how available that they were to white men. And I'm like, who planted these lines in the script? Because K. Michelle's with a black dude, of course, and Hennessy Carolina's with a Hispanic woman. So who told them to say that? What producer or what person behind the scenes, allegedly, I'll just say, said to say that on camera? You know what I mean? Like, who paid them to? Who told them to do that, allegedly? They're really trying to sell this swirling thing. So maybe that's what the Real Housewives of Atlanta should do. Maybe they should just go ahead and bend and do that. And it give me a good laugh. I mean, look what happened to the dude who played Hellboy. What's that guy's name? The actor, Ron Perlman. Him and his wife broke up. Who was it? Robert De Niro. Him and his black wife. Dunzo. Who else? I almost said Christina. What's that girl's name? Serena Williams. Serena Williams and her man, it looks like they're having problems. Listen, swirling is for toilets. But let me know what you guys think about it below. Do you think that they're trying to get rid of Kenya Moore, as hot as she is, looking better than most of these 20-year-olds out here? Do you think they're just like, screw this chick, we're going to bring in some new blood? Or am I wrong here? And do you think I'm right when I say that they just need to go ahead and bring on the swirlers and go ahead and swirl right into the toilet? Let me know what you guys think about it below. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, choose all notifications. So let me know you listen all the way to the end of the video. Secret password to say in the comment section is so sorry, because I think that Bravo's going to be so sorry for treating Kenya this way. She's one of the real stars of the show. There's a handful of them. Portia, even though, I mean, Portia's coochie, whatever Portia's doing with that thing between her legs, always becomes the talk of the town for every season. Nene Leakes acting like a fool. And then, you know, I mean, Kenya Moore has brought a lot of drama to the show along with Phaedra Parks. Maybe they should just bring back the original cast. Maybe that'll help fix things. But I think that swirling may be the thing that would help to save the show, because there's a whole market for it, because these sisters really want to get back on the plantation. But let me know what you guys think about it below.